Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drift. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. He's got to gain a 6 there. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Watch it, Oscar. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. His first throw is an interception. Henry To'o comes up with it. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Stroud in the air to start us off. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Diggs there to bring it in. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's on the move and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. From the gun, Stroud. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up fourth and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Stroud going to go on fourth down. Chased out to his right. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. This is ahead for about 5. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down carry for Achane. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Tua now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Throwing is Stroud. Hauled in left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Scat. Hey, 21 TA.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Why, Tony.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Stroud now on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Achane again on 2nd. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Into traffic. Complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. First down from the red zone. He's got it. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Here we go, let's go.
To the air, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Stroud throwing here on first. Pass taken in by Diggs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Javon Holland there to make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Stroud now. Finding Collins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Tagovailoa on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take possession of the football.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Collins there to grab it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
44, ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Get to the line!
Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He's off again. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 3 now.
Get set. Bunny TX. Set.
A-Chain again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Get set.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Slot man motioned over.
Out.
Completes this one to Hill. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
All right, let's go. Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high.
That's a gain of 6.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins with a 13-point lead. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Right. Out.
Blitz coming, Tua. The Texans close it in, and they will get him.
Let's go.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th
Don't know that Zion.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. From the gun, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
11. Look the hot.
He'll throw it yet again. Forced out to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Texans facing a big play as they go for 2. He'll look to throw it. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, get set. 21G. Ready.
A run now with Achane. Has a lane inside the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Pierce now on the return. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
South.
One final shot here. Diggs there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the